Hello, and welcome. I'm Fly Penguin, and this is Luck Be a Landlord. This one shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody because it's kind of been blowing up the roguelike space lately. If you're wondering what this is, it's essentially a slot machine roguelike where we attempt to pay our rent. The last slot machine I used was in Pokemon Emerald, I'll be completely honest, so this should fit right in. Options. Enjoy your stay. I don't want to click options. Enjoy your stay in our apartment complex. It comes with a complimentary slot machine. You can use it to get coins and pay your rent. Speaking of which, your rent is 25 doubloons and it's due in 5 spins. Good luck, your landlord, Lady McLandlord at bouncymail.com. Understood. All right, so we basically get to pick the variety of things that's going to pop up in our set here. I don't really think we have anything yet. Looks like we're pretty basic, so let's give it an old spin. I've watched some of this gameplay, but I'm gonna be honest, I have not touched it yet. So this is brand new, this is fresh, and I don't really know any of the strats. I know that an egg is common and it gives 1 doubloon, and a shiny pebble also gives 1 doubloon. Maybe they're more like cereal pieces or something. I don't know, it's all fair. Has a 10% chance to perform into a chick, which I think looks like it has a 10% chance to grow into a chicken. We could have a nice little farm here, or we could just go with the basic rabbits. You are 1.1 times more likely to find uncommon, rare, and very rare symbols. Let's go with that. Let's get some rare stuff up in here. I don't know if it's gonna give us any more money than anything else, but finding the uncommon and the rare sounds great. Gives 9 every 4 spins, but it gives you -1. Oh, because it's a magpie, it takes my cash from me. I think I'm gonna stick without. I'll probably just stick with like these things. Let's go, give me a goose. Goose. And then you pick a new, I guess you pick one of these every single time you spin as well. And you could skip, okay, understood. And it looks like there's 12 payments and we are on the most basic of them. We only have $16 and we need to get to 25. And I think we're really only adding a few per time. Gives a 20% chance of adding a pearl. Adds a pearl when destroyed. That sounds good as well, let's go with that. I don't really think that they're like adding up to any sort of common situation here, but we do have enough money to pay our rent, so I'm glad that in this situation the gambling actually pulled us out of a hole. Common cultist gives 1 for each other cultist, so they combo off of each other. Or a snail, which takes 4 spins to give you 5 gold. So it's got an output of like 1.25, but it takes a while to get there. I think honestly, let's go with like a cultist strat. Let's stick with this. Let's try to like get as many of these guys as possible. We'll try to find as many of them as we can. Hello, your rent is due. Please pay up. I would love to pay you my rent. Thank you for the goods and services. I appreciate that you've installed this slot machine in my apartment complex. You know, we still have a 15-year-old stove, but that's okay. We got a slot machine. Your rent is increased. What is this? Real life and is due in 5 spins. All right, so we're gonna try to get. These are all uncommons. Okay, so we're moving up a little bit. Big ore. It's gonna add all of these various types of coins. Interesting. Oh, it only adds that when it's destroyed. I don't know how to destroy pieces. And then this is just traditional slot machine stuff. It gives you extra every time you're next to another suit. Honestly, I want more like cultists. I'm gonna skip this guy, skip this round. Add an item. Are these like trinkets? Thief gives 4 times the dollars lost from this symbol when destroyed. Oh, because it takes your money every time. Thieves give 2 times more coins when they're destroyed. That's an interesting concept if we had any thieves. Grave robbers are going to give us extra something whenever they have a 50% chance of destroying these urns, big urns, and tombs. Oh, because those 3 give you some sort of special thing. I like how you can hover like several times. They give you a special thing whenever they're destroyed, and so Grave Robber ups the chances of them being destroyed. This also gives 5 times if 3 or more of the same symbol are adjacent and not empty. Honestly, this is probably the most beneficial from like just a pure base standard. I don't really know what the combos are going to be yet, but this is kind of incentivizing picking a lot of the same symbol. Crab. This is Reggie. Gives 3 more for each other crab in the same row. Ah, crab strats, I see. And then there's Bluebird. In opposition to its gnarly magpie friend, the Bluebird actually gives you coins, which that's quite a few coins actually. And then this destroys adjacent chests, treasure chests, safes, and lock boxes. There are so many things, and I feel like I'm kind of just going all over the place. I mean, it's working, whatever it's doing. Like, we're gonna be able to pay the rent, no worries. Gives -3 every 4 spins. The chick or the snail. I think we skip this. I think we stay the course. We stay with like things we already kind of have. Candy, it gives 1. That seems basic, which it is common as well. Mouse destroys adjacent cheese. Gives 15 for each cheese destroyed. You know what? That seems like a pretty good payoff. If I can get some cheese, we'll end up getting some cheddar. You know what I mean? 15. No, we're good. We've already paid our rent, so from here on out, we're kind of just having fun with it. I don't know if I keep the extra cash to jump over. I'm gonna assume that my rent goes up next month because, you know, that's just the way that the game seems to escalate. Adjacent flowers have a 50% chance of giving 2 times more money. I don't think we're a flower or an owl kind of group. There are a lot of birds, though. I would like to do a bird run. I'm gonna be honest, a bird run could be fun. Hello, your rent is due. Please pay up. Okay, I will pay you my money. Hello, is this the only correspondence we have? I haven't even emailed you to tell you that my dishwasher stopped working. Your rent has increased by $100. Oh, to 100, not by 100, and is due in 6 spins. That's so very nice of you. We could technically live here indefinitely if we just don't spin. Okay, so the big earn is where we could have benefited from grabbing that grave robber earlier. We've kind of been passing on these suits, so I'm gonna skip over the clubs. And then I think Voidstone looks interesting. Adjacent empties give 1 more. Destroys itself if adjacent to 0 empties, and gives 8 when destroyed. I like the payoff on that. It's basically always gonna give us a couple, and then whenever it destroys itself, it's going to give us 8, which I think is probably fine. Oswald the monkey. Monkeys give twice as many. I love that. Gives 5 if every symbol is different. Ooh, so the green pepper, no, the purple pepper likes everything to be the same, but the red pepper is different. They want them to be all very, very different, very spicy, very rojo caliente. I think eggs are destroyed when adjacent to cheese or eggs. Adds omelets whenever eggs are I'm hungry now. I actually had eggs for lunch. How about, I don't honestly know. We haven't really been going the chicken cheese route. I don't need to skip this, but I think this is probably easiest to score on. And then this way we kind of benefit from the peppers no matter what, right? Because this one wants them to be in the row or adjacent. There's our mouse. Okay, so now we need to find more cheese, right? Because we have a mouse. Let's go for 2 mice, and we will shoot for the cheese. And I don't know how rare cheese is either. It might be a hard time for us to find it. Let's do this. If we go over mouse, and then we look for cheese. Cheese is common, so we should have probably been picking up cheese this whole time. The ore gives a certain thing when destroyed. The hex of emptiness has a 30% chance of forcing you to skip the symbols. You can add what? You can add symbols after a spin? Oh, no. I don't even know what that does. We're just gonna skip over this bad boy. I don't know if I'm gonna make rent this time. I feel like this is the point where I probably need to start getting some synergies going. And I have not, or at least so far. There's not really any synergies that we have because basically everything we have is pretty basic. We have like golden eggs. Wait, did our goose gave us a golden egg? It had a 1% chance of doing that, and it did it. Look at that. All right, so we should probably see if there's any sort of like combos with golden eggs or cherries, diamonds, cultists, pearls. I don't know. Oh, we did get a pearl from the oyster. So these generate new ingredients or new symbols. So you technically could just keep filling up your empties with the oyster and the goose's like outputs. I don't know why I said shoot there. Adjacent flowers have 50% chance of giving 2 times more money. Adjacent seeds are 50% more likely to grow. So you could go with like a light bulb flower strat. Do we have a 3-sided die already? We do not. It gives between 1 and 3 randomly. I think that sounds decent. We'll give it a shot here. Yeah, so it gave 1 that time. There's our golden egg giving us quite a bit. Coal transforms into a diamond, which gives 1 more diamond for each other diamond. But that's after 20 spins. That's like the long haul. I think we skip or we take the 3-sided die. I think we skip here. Let's just spin. So it looks like 3 is like the highest of the cash numbers. We are breaking the goal, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that I feel very confidently about how we're doing it. I don't want the magpie either. I will spin all of the normal things. I think this golden egg is really what's doing as well. Hello, your rent is due. Pay up. Thanks, your landlord. We're not really on a first name basis. We're kind of just living next to each other, you know, or maybe not next to each other, but we're kind of just exchanging money and services. Your rent has increased to 150 and is due in 6 spins. I love how like just ridiculously simple the game is, but the soundtrack bops. And then as well, like the mechanics and all the different combinations and whatnot, you can tell that someone has like a very interest or a very like design focused interest, right? They were like, I have all these ideas for all these combinations, and like, you know, video games are just slot machines anyway. You kind of put in some hours and you get some sort of entertainment out of it. Why not just make the slot machine like a meta slot machine? It's a roguelike, but instead of having to play 45 minutes of a run, we're just gonna put it all right in the game, and then you just get it right off the bat. It's like the purest form of endorphins that you can possibly get, or the purest dopamine release that you can get. I don't think I want these Hex of Destructions. You have a 30% chance to destroy something next to me, and I don't think that I have that many things next to me that want to be destroyed. Maybe like the oyster. If I had been grabbing those geodes, that might not be a bad idea, so I'm gonna skip. I just saw wine, and then now happy hour makes wines better. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. The ninja and the mouse. I don't know why the two of them are in the same wheel box, but they are. The ninja and the mouse get 5 times more money when adjacent to each other. I think we have a mouse strat here, and by strat I mean we just have 2 mice. That's the strat. There's just 2 mice. We're gonna skip this one. I think we have enough symbols. We do want to fill some though, so that we fill up this number a little bit quicker. They keep wanting us to grab this light bulb. I'm going to skip the light bulb. I need things that interact with each other, even though I have no cheese. I would like cheese. If you piled up the crabs, that could actually go really nicely with the purple pepper. I'm gonna skip. Maybe I'm playing it a little bit too stingy, because I actually don't think that I'm gonna get to 150 in the 2 spins. We have a cultist. Give me the cultist. I want you guys to start making cash now. Please give me money. Please. Yes, you got 2. Golden egg gives me 3. Goose. We do like our goose. We are, we'll take 2 goose. Two geese. Please. Okay. I don't think we're gonna make rent. Our rent is late and you have been evicted. we have no day's notice. Good luck. You're now on the street. All right, we will retry. That was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I like just how quickly it throws you right back into it. Like it's pretty well done as far as like the mechanics go. I mean, obviously, you know, everything is very it's obviously very like bare bones and whatnot intentionally. So like you could scale this down slightly to make everything fit on the same screen, because this is kind of wonky, but that's okay. So if we're gonna start off from scratch, let's try to pick like a theme, right? So this gives 15 when destroyed. This destroys adjacent beer and wine, and then it gives 10 gold equal to 10 times. No, it gives 10 times the gold equal to the value of the symbols that were destroyed. So 20 and 10. I think we take the dwarf and we go full alcoholism. We've just been evicted for our apartment anyway. We can also probably pick another one of these. Maybe we go with the ores and we try to get like a miner or something. I don't really know if you go for the supporting materials first or if you go for the thing that triggers them first, you know, because it's kind of like that eternal roguelike dilemma. It gives 4 every 3 spins. So you're really not giving me that much extra. You're giving me like 1 point something. I think we'll go with ore. Let's look for something that destroys, and then beers and alcohol. Toddler, what? You destroy adjacent candy and piñatas. Gives 6 for each candy and piñata destroyed. Oh, and each piñata gives us 5 candy, which feeds the toddler even more. I like the concept. I'm gonna say it. I like the concept, but I'm a little concerned that we are not gonna find a piñata because of piñata's uncommon. No, I have a strategy. I'm sticking to it. We're sticking with. We can't have toddlers next to our alcohol. We have an alcohol strategy, and I'm sticking to it. I don't need no crow. Crows are ridiculous. Although honestly, I might not even make rent because your rent is due pay up. Okay, so we were very, very close. We were three over. Golem destroys itself after 5 spins, adds 5 or when destroyed. That actually seems like it's pretty good. Destroys itself, gives 10 gold when destroyed. So it's like a one-time injection of 10 gold. And then the ninja acts similar to the cultist, in that they give one less for each other ninja. So it's just a raw 2 gold injected into our system. I like the golem though, because the chance of payoff is pretty high if we can destroy all of those different ores. You put 1 in the swear jar. See, the toddler gang would have worked out well with swear jar. Each time you spin and gain 25 or less, you may destroy this item and gain 3 times the gold inside it. So you just break it open and then go buy yourself a new pair of shoes. I think that the black pepper, giving money when a symbol is destroyed, might be better. And we also are not like filling our board with a bunch of stuff, so I don't think the yellow pepper is worth it to us. So I think we go black pepper, and we really hope that we can find a way to destroy these things. Oh, I saw it very briefly that there was a counter there for the ore thing. I like that because that means that we're able to kind of like tell how long we have until these ones that detonate after a certain period of time. Maybe we go key, and we also include the destruction of chests and safes and lockboxes and whatnot. Maybe we can find some bottle caps in these. I think let's do that. Let's go key. And it gives 1 by itself, so it's not total worth. Yes, give me the safe. Give me the safe. That's gonna give 30 when destroyed, which will be amazing. So we just need those 2 to pop up next to each other. You give something when destroyed as well. Let's go with you. I'm going full destruction. Like, just break open our tiles. Beer, our first beer. All right, so if only these 2 lads would have landed next to each other previously. Yes, he's done it. He's drank his beer. We now have enough money to pay our landlord, and we came in very, very, very close. Okay, so that's good. That's good. I don't know what the frequency of any of these are. I don't know if like uncommons and commons and rares and whatnot are, you know, like I don't know percentages. I'm assuming it's just pretty standard. I don't know if maybe like you could trip yourself up by going for like a certain strategy too late in the game because you're not gonna find any commons anymore. You know, I'm assuming the rarity goes up the further in the payment, you know, triangle you go. This gives 2 coconut halves when destroyed. This peach looks like a tuchus. I'm gonna skip over all these. Give me something that can destroy. Eggs are destroyed when adjacent to cheese or eggs. Nah, I don't need that. Tax evasion. If a symbol would take 1, it takes 1 less. I guess that would be good if you were using like ninjas. Maybe tax evasion would be good. You can nail down the ninjas on their taxes. I don't really know what tax evasion would be good for. I haven't seen too many of the takes 1 less. Oh, magpies. I bet that's good with magpies. That's not a bad idea. It gives 3 if there are at least 3 empties. I think we should do that. That'll kind of like balance out our some of our empties. Yeah, there we go. That we're ending up with here. You give 3 every 2 spins, which is actually not bad, because that is 1.5. I mean, obviously, like these are easier, but oh, if I had tax evasion, the crow would be better. Destroys adjacent thieves. Destroys itself afterwards. The thief was halted by the banana peel. I think we'll skip. We'll just give this one another go. The safe has been opened. All right, we can pay rent for sure. We'll be completely fine. The miner is going to be amazing. He is the key to our entire strategy. And then the bounty hunter also kills thieves. The chick kills, or no, well, I hope the chick doesn't kill anything. The chick just turns into a chicken. I don't know why I got so malicious with it. The violent chicken. Okay, so what did I get from breaking that open? Did I get like a ruby or something? Isn't that how it works? Don't you turn into something else? You add something. I think you added a pebble, which of all the things you could add is not that great, but that's okay. Transforms into coal after 20 spins. We also have beer, which I think we have to do for our good old dwarf lad here. It's a very dwarven. Oh, look at that. Lots of cash. Hold on. What'd you give me? You gave me a bunch of money. What else did we get? What did we get out of our ore? I don't know when we got a cat. I'm gonna be honest. When did we pick up a cat? Did we start with a cat? Did we start with spades? I don't know. We have pearl and topaz, both of which are okay. They give 1 each. I guess we might as well just grab another topaz, right? Does it make sense to load ourselves up with all jewels? Or is there something that maybe eats the jewels or destroys the jewels or sells them or something? Because eventually we're gonna become full of like just random jewelry, right? I don't know. Has a 30% chance to make a symbol give 0. These hexes seem terrible. I don't know why I would do it. I guess just because it's spitting out 3. I don't know, maybe they're powerful, but right now I'm kind of stuck on my like minor dwarf gang. Oh, look at that, we're 65 ahead of the curve. I feel pretty good, actually. Okay, so we have to go with a wine, because then we'll destroy it and we'll give it to our dwarf. Bears give 2 times more. That's just bear taffy. Grave robber breaks urns, tombs, and things of that nature. We have an urn. We have a solitary urn. The checkered flag makes all of the delayed ones come in faster, which actually would make the sloth really good now that I think about it. Actually, it'd make a lot of these really good. If I would have gone tax evasion and then checkered flag, we could have had a really solid chance here. I think I'm just gonna go with grave robber, because that's the only way that I can pop open this urn, from what I can tell. It did not break, okay. So I don't know what the odds of it are, but it's gonna be, you know, we're obviously not going to get it every time. Was it 50%? Yeah, 50% is pretty high, actually. Break. Okay, never mind, that's fine. You don't have to. You don't have to. Bees are good for flowers. Honestly, what we have, we need more ore for the miner to break open. Although he did just hit the wine, which is really nice. Gives between 1 and 5 randomly. I do like that, actually. I'm gonna stick with a 5-sided die. I feel like that's a pretty solid. Okay, we only got 1 out of that one, but that's okay. The lockbox will be good. Do we have any more keys? We do not. Let's go with it, and then we'll look for keys as well. We did break open the urn, and the urn gave us a ghosty spirit thing, which I don't know what that does. We'll go with a key. What do? Spirit destroys itself after giving 4 times. Okay, so the urns and things are amazing with grave robber, because the odds of us breaking open those are really high, and then giving us the spirit is insanely good. So we want as many of these as possible, because that 4, that's a nice injection of cash. This is a much better run than the first time. 225, let's go. Hex of draining. The diver kills all the adjacent sea creatures, and it permanently gives 1 more for each sea creature that it's killed. I do like that, but I think I'm in too deep with all the other things that I have. Oh, I do have pearls though. How many pearls do I have? I have 1 pearl. Never mind, that's not that many pearls. Let's just take the diver because he's rare, and then we'll look for sea things as we go. Gives 50 gold and is destroyed if there are at least 3 clubs. Same applies to diamonds, hearts, and spades. So this is the old royal flush. I think we'll just go with the pepper. Yeah, I think the pepper is gonna be easier because we're not focusing on flush at all. Yeah, so we got the 3 there. The spirit's still cashing in. The Matryoshka doll. Oh, we want the pearl actually. Yeah, let's go with the pearl, even though the Matryoshka doll was probably pretty cool. There we go. So he's permanently better. Now he's permanently 4, which makes him really good. Big ore is gonna be nice. Let's go with that. I'm getting into this. I understand, like I get the appeal. It is very oh, this seems sweet. Yeah, let's go with this. This seems very, very well done. Like the combos and the way that it like interacts with each other, and the fact that you can kind of pick these different styles. I enjoy this a lot. It is a fresh little like hit of dopamine, I'll be completely honest, but I think that it's a good one. So the keys and things like that, I wonder if they become harder to hit the further into the game you go, because you have more inventory or more things in your inventory. Okay, I want the golems because then the miner's gonna be breaking those open nearly every turn. The problem we're gonna run into though is that our inventory is just gonna be filled with, oh yeah, we're good. Inventory is just gonna be filled with a bunch of these like random jewels and whatnot, and every time we draw like a shiny pebble and a copper, we're kind of in a bad spot. So we want to try to like get rid of those as quickly as possible. destroyed symbols. We do have a key. Maybe we just take the safe. Horseshoe, white pepper, checkered flag. Let's go with white pepper, I think. Whenever you gain a multiple of 3 after a spin. What? I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna go with it. We'll just add it to our pepper collection here. Okay, so this is a 3, right? Oh, it gives us, it like doubles 3s. Oh, that seems like it could be broken. I want to go with the oyster to give us some diver pearls. Yeah, look at that. The diver is starting to cash in. I like this. All right, we're going keys so we can break open our safe. We might have already broken it open, actually. Did I already break open the safe? We did break open the safe. Okay, so we just have 1 key now. We're kind of just holding on to it. I don't need any of these. I do not need an orange. So I want to see how many 3s we got. So we got a few 3s, and then the ghost pepper paid us 3. Hex of Tedium. You are 1.2 times less likely to find those things, but it does give us 3. I think we'll skip all of these. We're doing pretty well. 248. We're gonna be well over our rent already, and now we have a few minutes to kind of like cash in here, just see how far up into the next round we can go. Don't want any of these. I wonder if once we hit the point where we've paid it off, if we should just be skipping, because we're gonna get rare ones like from here on out. Like once we go to the next payment in 1 spin, we'll start getting rare items. So I wonder if we shouldn't be like more incentivized to skip at this point. Yeah, this miner's doing good stuff. All right, we'll pay. Then what do you get? 325. We can hit that. We're already like a third of the way there. Spirits are good. Spirits are really good. Destroys itself. Adjacent symbols give 2 times more X. Oh, like from here on out. This makes a ton of sense, because if you accidentally go next to my diver, we'll be in a really good spot. I will just take 1 extra gold per turn, I believe. This makes some sense. Just give me that 1 at the end of the turn. You're giving us 10 per turn because of all the pearls I've stuck next to you. Points a random direction. Symbols that are pointed to give 2 times more money. I like the arrow as well, even though the wine is going to be really good with the dwarf. Let's go with the wine. I think that's gonna do us well for quite a while. Even though we have so many different pieces of things in our inventory, like these coppers are not really doing too great for us. We do want the urn. 4 is gonna be nice. This diver is scaling up really nicely. He's at 13 now. Things also scale just like crazy, which is fun. It's fun to like get to that point. Our urns broke, and our dwarf, I think, chugged the wine as well. Do we have a key? We do have a key. Grab the safe. All right, they're pretty far apart, but that's okay. How's the diver doing? Destroys itself. At least 1 of the symbols to add after this spin will be rare or better. We'll take that. I have no problem with giving up a little bit of current performance to get a much better one later. I would like some diamonds, but we haven't gotten a single diamond out of all of the ores that we've been breaking open, which is really unfortunate, because I think diamonds are probably, they give 1 more for each other diamond, which is super good. Maybe we take this coal and that like puts us towards the diamond train, because I think we're scaling really nicely here. So I think we take it. Yeah, so you're at 19 now. If the coal miner did something with the coal, that'd be nice. Yeah, you don't destroy that. That's okay. The mine adds ore when spun. It destroys itself after giving money 4 times. Add 1 pickaxe item when destroyed. I like this. That's gonna kind of jump in our precious stones meta that we're going for here. We are definitely able to pay, and we're actually over by like 115. Yeah, perfect. All right, so this is a pretty solid run. I am thoroughly impressed. Rabbit fluff is bad-ish, but it gives us a lot more stuff. I'm gonna skip all of these. Small symbol bomb. You may destroy this item and choose 2 symbols to add, or gives 5 if 3 or more of the same symbol are adjacent. Let's just take it. I think because we're gonna have all these cheap metals laying around, purple pepper might actually pay off really nicely because of all the cheap rocks and like pebbles and things like that. What just happened? Did you just like kill that spirit? I don't know what happened. I missed it. The martini's pretty solid, but I actually think our dwarf does not like martinis. He does not like martinis. So this doesn't help us. Yeah, I don't like either of these. We're just gonna skip. I don't like the hexes. I don't think we're ready for hexes yet. The mine seems really good, so I'm gonna stick with what I know. Or like the miner situation seems good. We maybe could use a hex to destroy at some point, but I don't know that we need it. Still have that key, huh? Might as well take the safe. There it is. This one will pop open. Give me the big 20 at the end. The 32. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. All right, I don't need any of these. We'll skip. The hexes just don't seem worth it. Maybe if they gave like 4 or 5 even, the big urn seems worth it because those disappear and our grave robber takes care of them for us anyway. Yes, yes, keep adding up. I love it. Wolf, that's the first time I've seen the wolf. 5-sided die, it'd be fun to kind of just go like full random chaos and grab a bunch of these, but I'm already kind of down one path. Destroys itself if adjacent to 0 empties, give 8s when destroyed. I think we're actually on that part right now. It's probably just gonna destroy itself really, really quickly because we have our whole block filled. Okay, some topaz, pop that open. The diver's doing really well. Let's go wealthy. Yeah, the void stone broke open, which is sweet. Give me 8. Thank you. Your rent is due. Pay up. All right, so we're ahead of the curve. We're still doing pretty well, I think. 9 spins to make 300 and so is not too bad. Symbols that are 0.2 get 3 times more. I think we'll take the silver arrow and it'll do its like 0.2 thing. I don't really know how that works just yet. Give me 3 gold if at least 3 symbols are the same. I don't think that's much to ask for at all. I think the peppers are paying out pretty nicely, actually. Yeah, thank you for the pepper. Do we need more miners? Because I don't know that we do. I think we've already exhausted the mine. We have already used up all of our ore. I actually think that we're good on the miners. I would like to grab a lucky capsule. I think those are helping us to get some pretty good items. I don't even know what's happening at this point. Just the dopamine is being shoved right into my brain. The apple is rare. I don't know why. Maybe it enables something more like interesting. I'm gonna skip all of these. Nice. That one just pointed to that, and we're gonna get 12 out of our 5-sided die. Give me that urn, baby. Give me the urn. We got a nice little like destruction chaos situation going on here, and it's also kind of nice because we're destroying like we've destroyed all these things, and they're things that are not worth that much, but they pay off well. Whereas like one of those hexes that just destroys randomly would, if it like destroyed a dwarf or something or destroyed a miner, like we'd be in a bad spot. I'll take the big ore. Maybe our miner will have something to do. Oh, it pointed towards the outside. We didn't get it. Hustling capsule. Destroys itself, adds a pool ball when destroyed. Oh, so it basically I'm paying 6 gold for a pool ball, which will pay for itself in 6 spins. I think we just take it. And then it'll add on to our pool ball. Yeah, we now have 2 of them. I think we're fine. We've already been able to pay rent, so now we have 2 extra. Beehive is new, has a 5% chance of adding bees, has a 5% chance of adding honey, which are both okay. If you were going for flowers, that'd be a really solid pick. I'll take the void stone. We know those pay off really fast. Yo, the diver just cashed in because of our silver arrow. I'm good with all of these, actually. Give me the void stone. I want the void stone to break. Because we're doing well. The diver is really the big driver behind all of this. Still about 150 over. We should be able to hit this more than one time. I think the oh, the archaeologist is way better than the miner. Destroys adjacent. Oh, okay. I understand how this strategy works now. The archaeologist is supposed to destroy all of the things that you've been opening from your ores previously with the miner, because now he's gonna scale off of these like shiny pebbles and he's gonna become kind of like our diver. I really like how this is working out. Everything, even capsules, which is nice, give 1.5 times more When destroyed, symbols in your inventory will not appear in the symbols to choose from after a spin. I don't know what that means, but it's very rare. So apparently that must be something that's good. Symbols in your inventory will not appear in the symbols to choose from after a spin. Oh, so like the symbols in my inventory will not appear. So basically I won't get the option to get any more dwarves, miners, spades, pearls, emerald spirits, like whatever. I'll just get purely new things. That would be good if you needed new things, but I don't. So I don't think this is the time for it. I'm just gonna grab the looting glove. And I don't know if I'm assuming there's a cap on items I can have, so maybe I should be a little more careful just because of that. I actually don't want the mining pick now because I really want my archaeologist to be breaking those instead of the mining pick. So if I could like trash this, that'd be great. But I know that I cannot, or I don't think that I can. Yes, this archaeologist is gobbling up those stones, which is gonna be really nice. I'm good with everything here. Cherries need to go as well. They're kind of just like sitting there. Dude, keep gobbling up those coins. You and the diver are gonna be really, really good for me. Big ore is gonna be nice. Gobble. Please don't break. Yeah, don't break this open until the archaeologist says so. More big ore. Give me all the ore. We're mining. There's gold in them hills. Did we pop this open? No, we broke something open. I don't know what it was. We'll go with wine. If you land next to the dwarf, you pay out pretty well. There we go. There was a lot of breaking. I saw that he's already at 12. The payoff is insane. The payoff is so worth it. He's eating. He just keeps eating these rocks. The diver's great. The archaeologist is great. Adjacent empties give 1 more, destroys itself if adjacent to 0 empties. It gives 8 when destroyed. We'll take the big urn, I think, instead. The big urn is gonna break open. Yeah, there it is, already broken. Gives us a lot more stuff. Oh baby, that was 102 round. Item capsule is really bad because we're way past uncommon items. Or we're way past like needing uncommon items. There's our diamond, look at that. Whoa, you gave me 15? How many diamonds do I have? Why did you give me 15? Maybe the arrow pointed towards you or something? I don't know. Pick the golem though. He's gonna end up giving a lot more goodies for our archaeologist to eat. And we're doing pretty well. Like I think that this build is working. You destroy General Zaraf. You destroy adjacent people, like including my archaeologist. You just kill all the people. There's a joker, there's a farmer, a fruit, a ninja. We already knew about the ninja. King Midas, adjacent spin. Oh, this is so cool. There is so much more to this than I thought there would be. The sun helps with like flowers and whatnot. The golden egg. Yeah, we already know what a golden egg does. I'm gonna skip all of these though, just because I don't think that guy that kills our most valuable units would be a good idea. Fruit basket, not really special, but it would make our really bad cherries and coconuts better. Do we have coconuts? No, it's copper, not a coconut. Don't forget the two, or don't mix up the two. Gives money every 3 spins. You have 1 less symbol to choose from after a spin. That seems bad. I'm just gonna take the fruit basket. That probably would have been a skip, to be honest, or should have been a skip, to be honest. We're good. Spin. These look like coconuts, I'm just saying. Okay, so every now and then when the arrow points to the diver or the archaeologist, we end up with just like an insane spin. But it isn't consistent. Like right now we're gonna get 6 out of this arrow. The more of those silver arrows we have, I think the better. And we want these guys to be dropping like stones for our archaeologist. The problem is all these dumb like topazes and whatnot we have now. We really need the archaeologist to show up more than he is. Okay, none of these are good. Because the archaeologist eating all of them is perfect. Yeah, like that was fantastic. Got rid of the ore, got rid of the stone, leveled up twice. Don't want any of these. Yeah, this was okay. Archaeologist eating is good. So how many things do you eat? You actually don't eat coppers, which is what's hurting me the most, I think. So I need something that would destroy coppers. That would actually be fantastic. You give a 7 item, a lucky 7. If I have 3 of them, they're destroyed and give 77 total, which I don't have, so that's okay. I'm just gonna skip the chemical 7. Safe is not that great for that to land on because I don't think we have any keys, like at all. No, we're good. We don't need more miners. We really need more, like, we really need something to get rid of all this junk. I have way too much junk. Do you eat the pearls? You do eat the pearls. Give me more pearls. I also have some things in here that, like, I guess you just start with. I don't really know how the starting meta goes. I need 777, huh? You add some stuff. You like food. I would if I was going that route, but I'm not. I think I'll take the tombstone. Because you get destroyed by the grave robber thing. More likely to find things for each cat, which I do have a cat actually. You may destroy this and choose 2 symbols to add. You may put 1 in this item each spin. You may destroy this item and gain 2 times the thing inside of it. I'm gonna do the lucky cat, and then hopefully that'll give me like the 30% more likely to find rarer ones. No, thank you. It does get kind of automatic though. There's a certain point where like I know what I'm doing and I don't really need to like think about my strategy anymore. Like I'm kind of locked into this strategy now, so I don't really need to be doing anything different. Yeah, see, he's killing it. How many? 145. Oh, we're doing great. We're doing absolutely fantastic. I need someone to eat these cherries. Highlander, there can only be 1. I do enjoy it. That's actually one of the only references I've seen, to be honest. Big ore. Maybe unless you count our reference to Reggie. Yes, break it open. A silver or a sapphire. Oh, come on. 96. So we're well over our rent. We'll go with urns. I think this was broken open because of the tomb. We are still getting way too many like not rare items, which I was expecting it to start to like pivot towards rares only, but that seems to not be the case. Voidstone, pretty easy pick, I think. I think the Voidstone's just automatic because we have so many things that it's gonna fill like almost every time it's gonna die. Yeah, see, like those 2 both died. Really nice. Pay up. Heck yeah. All right, I think we've done it. Congratulations. You've reached the end of the early access version. This time, your landlord was trampled by rabbits. Continue playing in endless mode, main menu, join us on Discord, or follow Trampoline Tales on Twitter. I will probably do 2 of those things. Continue playing, and actually, I'll probably do most of these things. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this is Luck Be a Landlord. I wouldn't mind getting more stuff going. I'll try to keep the other ones a little bit quicker. I know this is like a 40-minute video or so for a pretty simple concept. This game is really weird. It's really interesting though, and I think that it's kind of like got those boiled down concepts down to a pretty good science. Like I really enjoy the way that they do different builds and that you can kind of like the luck is very much like front and center, right? Like it's very much showing you right off the bat that, hey, this is a roguelike and like you gotta influence the luck, and it doesn't really mess around with any of it. Like it's just front and center. But it's a niche take. It's an interesting kind of fresh approach to the whole thing. So thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this, leaving a like is the easiest way to support my content and push it through the old YouTube algorithm. I'll see you in the next one.